Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited about this video. Today we're going to be talking about the makeup I would have on my collection if I had a normal size makeup collection. This is a Made by Mitchell jelly bag. This to me it's a larger than normal collection, but it's far more normal than the collection I have currently. So I've pulled out a lot of my favourite products, put them in this bag, and we're going to talk about them today. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Right, okie dokie. There isn't a particular order I'm going to go in. I'm just going to grab stuff out. So first thing I have is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand in light medium. Fair medium, sorry. This stuff is beautiful. It's a very cool tone contour. I think even if I didn't kind of have a huge makeup collection and do like the YouTube stuff and having had my, like if I'd never had my blog way back when, I still think I would still consume some beauty content. So I think this is definitely something I would have been influenced to pick up. But I think once I'd tried it, it would be an absolute staple. This one of the first eye primers I ever tried, still love it to this day. This is the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. This was like my growing up from Urban Decay Primer Potion, which also an incredible primer. But this one's got a white base, so it just makes things a little bit easier to work on top of, and you get that kind of vibrant, because I still think I'd love the bright colours. So we've got that one. Then I've got the P. Louise Get a Grip I Never Slip Up When I'm Stuck on You primer. This, if you want your makeup to last all day, this is the primer you need. Even though I've got dry skin, it just looks absolutely stunning on the skin. So very much that one I think would be a big part of my collection. Okay, I've just realised there's a lot of NARS in here. I do really love NARS as a brand. For foundation, I went for Sheer Glow. First high-end foundation I ever tried when I was like 15. Loved it then. Still love it now. This is my very, very pale winter shade. This is Mont Blanc. But I love this stuff. It's glowy, it looks really healthy on the skin. Doesn't matter if you're having more of an oily day, more of a dry day, it still looks amazing. I just really wish it had a pump. And maybe I'd have bought a pump if this was the only foundation I owned, but you know. Then I've got another NARS product. This is the Soft Matte Concealer in Vanilla. I first tried this one when I was struggling. I had quite heavy spots on my face and I love it. It looks great under the eyes, it looks great on blemishes. It's a really nice kind of all-round concealer and I really love it. Right, okie dokie. I did pull out one of my Dior blushes. This is Pink Lilac. I think I'd still love colour even if I wasn't part of this space, and this blush is just super fun. You do have to go quite heavy-handed with it. It is very kind of minimal in pigment, but I think it's great because if you are a beginner or somebody who doesn't do bright makeup, you can do like a nice light layer of it. But I really love this one. I think it's such a fun colour. I did also pull out my Hourglass Powder in Incandescent Electra. This is just your everyday, bog standard, beautiful, sheeny, glowy pink. I did still pick out a lot of blushes for this, but I think I would still be a blush lover. So I've got that one, and then I also pulled out Warm Soul from MAC. This is the new version of Warm Soul. I did prefer the old version of Warm Soul, but you can't get that anymore, so we're talking about the new one. This is a beautiful peach. It's like a more grown-up version of NARS Orgasm, if you ask me. It's that kind of peachy, pinky slight colour with the gold shimmer running through it, but it's not quite as kind of bright pink. It's like a more grown-up, more sophisticated version, I would say. Not that I don't love NARS Orgasm, but I think I'd definitely always go for this one over that. And then I think I'd have had one of these just because they're fun. This is the Glow Play Blush from MAC. They have actually just extended the shades, but this is one of the old ones. It's No Shame. These are like, they remind me of the Maybelline dream bouncy blushes. They're like a putty, and I think I probably would have seen these and picked one up because they're fun. But I love this formula. It's a really nice way to wear like a bright coloured blush without it being insanely bright. I mean, that's like a very heavy swatch. When that's on the face, it doesn't look like that. And I really enjoy this one. And then oh no, 2 more blushes, maybe. These might be the last 2 blushes. This is the Say Dewy Blush in Rosy. This is just beautiful for every day. Like I said, I think I'd still be in the beauty space, so I think I'd still know Say was about. So that's gorgeous. And then Clinique Chubby Stick in Robust Rhubarb. I love these. I don't understand why people don't still love these because they're amazing. But I think this is just something I'd have bought when I was like 17 and just never put down again. I love these. I really, really love them. I think I bought my first one in like duty free, probably in about 2016, 2017. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Okie dokie. Right. I have got another concealer here. This one, I have loved this since I was probably about 14. Again, I think I bought this one in duty free for the first time. This is my 4th tube of this concealer. I absolutely love it. Nobody ever talks about it. I've never seen it on the internet. It was just something I randomly tried one day and absolutely adore. It's the Clarins Instant Concealer. You've got a little, like, it's in a little squeezy tube. It's a huge tube, actually. It's 15 mil. So when you think, like, the Say blush is 12 mil. And that looks massive. Like, in the Charlotte Tilbury, we've got 12 mil again. This is just huge. Incredible. Everybody I've ever put it on, it looks beautiful on. If you have got the youngest of young skin, if you are 80 years old, this is going to look amazing on you. It's an incredible product. I don't understand why more people don't know this exists, because it's so freaking good. Okay, powder, simple, Huda Beauty Cupcake. It was between this and the Laura Mercier. I don't think I'd have got into the kind of pink powder trend. But I really like this one, and it's a beautiful powder, very finely milled, looks lovely on the skin. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is my 3rd bottle of this. For somebody with dry skin, for me, it's so great. This can take this foundation from like a satiny finish to a really glowy finish. You can use it as a highlighter, you can mix it in, you can put it underneath. I just think it's a really versatile product, and I think I would have stuck with the original, because to be fair, I have tried the dupes. I've tried the e.l.f. one, I've tried the Made by Mitchell one, I've tried the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser one. I don't like any of them as much as I like this one. It's just a staple product in my collection anyway, so I definitely think it would be a staple if I had a smaller collection. Okie dokie, bronzer wise, I pulled out 2. This is the Nabla Skin Bronzing in Soft Revenge. This is like a luminous bronzer, so beautiful, the perfect kind of summery bronzer, but it is a lot more kind of cool toned, so I can get away with this a lot when I'm paler as well. And then I pulled out Dior Natural Bronze in Tan Bronze. Just a beautiful, warm, everyday bronzer. I really like this one. Yeah, it's just perfect for every day. A lot warmer than the Nabla. So I think I kind of have one on the cooler end, one on the warmer end. And for highlighter, I actually only pulled out 1. Because, to be fair, I don't even use highlighter that much these days anyway. This is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Heatwave Highlighter. This is a beautiful highlighter. It's such a pretty gold. It works really well for me when I'm tanned, when I'm pale. It's just really beautiful. I don't know whether the camera's picking it up. An absolute classic staple in my eyes. Right, okie dokie. I think, oh no, let's do brows and then we're on to fun stuff. So Anastasia Brow Wiz, that would be in there. there's not really much to say about it. And Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I think I'd have tried this when it first came out, and I do like this more. It's on the floor now. I do like that a lot more than Gimme Brow. Right, oh no, one more face product. This is Nude Sticks Bondi Bay. Great cream bronzer. I think I would have kind of a more stick format bronzer. This is definitely a lot warmer than the Charlotte Tilbury again, so kind of all the options. Okay, lip products are mainly focusing on the formulas rather than the actual colours that I've pulled out. So I grabbed the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. These are fantastic. My favourite lip liner in my collection. And then I also grabbed MAC lip liners. This one's Boldly Bare. I love this shade specifically. But both these liner formulas are stunning. As much as I adore the Makeup Forever Artist colour pencils, I'm not convinced I'd have ever strayed from these two really, because you can get everything that you want in them. Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. Again, this is one that I have been using these for years. Again, I think it was possibly bought in the same duty-free shop as that concealer. They're a beautiful lip gloss. They're not sticky. They smell so good. Oh, they smell like cake, but it's such like a throwback scent for me, because I literally wore one of these to school every single day. I used the entire thing up. It was disgusting by the end of it. And I hate these little like spongy applicators, but I can't deny the product is stunning inside. I pulled out my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, most specifically the Matte Revolution formula. I only actually have one of the... No, I don't have one, not anymore. I bought quite a few... Oh, did they call them the I think the new nudes are in the KISSING formula, the new Hollywood ones. But before those, I'd only ever bought Bitch Perfect in that category. And I do prefer the matte ones. They've got some beautiful shades. That's Lost Cherry. This one is a very, very light nude. It's Kim KW. I don't know whether they actually still do this one. I'm not sure. But it's a beautiful shade if you can get hold of it and you like a pale lip. I pulled out MAC Cream Sheen formula. This is Modesty. Can you tell I love this lipstick? It is mangled. But also the classic cream cut. I don't currently have cream cut in my collection because my one smelt a bit weird. But a great formula all round. And I also think MAC's Amplified formula I would also have in the collection. For something brighter and kind of a liquid lipstick, this is a Power Matte Lip Pigment from NARS. This one specifically is Light My Fire, but I have a couple of shades of this. I absolutely love this formula. It's very lightweight, it's very comfortable, it doesn't crack or do all the gross things that liquid lipsticks can do. So there's that one. Another gloss. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Plumpgasm lip gloss. I hate the name of these. The packaging is so over the top, but I love a plumping lip gloss, and these ones are just incredible. They're kind of like a... Somebody described these the other day as a spicy ice feeling, and I completely agree. Normally with plumping lip glosses, they feel very spicy or very cold. This one kind of does both. I love it. I love like a really strong, stingy plumper. But yeah, this is beautiful. I would like them to bring out more shades of this one. And then I did also pull in Honey Bun from Huda Beauty. This is also mangled. I love this lipstick. It's such a beautiful shade. The formula of the cream lipsticks from Huda is so beautiful. Again, I really wish she'd bring out some more shades because this is basically the only one that really draws me in. But it's a beautiful shade and I love this formula. I've got a couple of eye bits, and then we are on to palettes. Mascara, I need to get this out of my actual bag. YSL Lash Clash. I actually said in the last video where I created this makeup look I'm wearing that this has overtaken my Lancome Hypnose mascara as my favourite mascara of all time. I love this. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it. It's mascara. It's got a big fibery bristle wand, which is my kind of wand. Beautiful. Favourite, and definitely the waterproof, always the waterproof. I've got some pigmenty kind of bits. This is Mermaids from Peaches and Cream. This was very, very popular on the internet probably about, I'd say like 8 years maybe. I don't know. It could be longer. It could be longer. It's a white with a blue reflect. It's a beautiful pigment. I think, again, it's something I would have kind of been sucked into the hype and picked up. I also think I'd have definitely tried out Karla Cosmetics. This is one of the pigments. This is Moody Cow. It's beautiful. It's shifty. It's stunning. And then I've also got one of their Opal Shadow Potions. I think the ease of this would have definitely appealed to me, and how it's a beautiful way to kind of get your shimmer in without doing a pigment. And then the last two kind of single eyeshadow bits, the Clarins Ombre Sparkle. This is in 102 Peach Girl. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know whether you can still buy these, but they're just the most stunning, like, metallic-y glitter shades. I mean, that is just so pretty. I absolutely love these. I think the Urban Decay Moon Dust would have probably made it into here as well. But yeah, beautiful. And then last but not least, this is Princess Cut from MAC. This is the best cream eyeshadow to do a little bit bronzer, chuck this on the lid, you're done. It's like a pinky, but it's got a bit of a blue reflect in it. It's a really gorgeous colour. It can be used on the face if you want to use it as a cream highlighter. I just think because it's so versatile, I'd have really loved it. Right, okay, so the only thing left to do is palettes. Be Perfect. This is Interstellar, Carnival Interstellar. I would have owned one of these. I don't necessarily know which one. I don't know whether I'd have bought the original and then kind of upgraded them as I used stuff. But without a doubt, I would want a rainbow palette. And this just basically has everything you'd ever need. Minus a red, you've pretty much got everything covered in here, including those kind of smoky tones, which are kind of very in right now, so I think I would want something with those kind of smoky tones in my collection. I pulled in this because, again, it's such like a multi-use product. This is Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance. A beautiful all matte pinky palette. It's stunning. You've got the creams and the powders. I think I would have been very intrigued by the idea of the cream formula, and I think I would have kind of used these for everything. So we'd be putting these on the cheeks and everything. So beautiful palette. Love that one. And then I was really struggling with a neutral palette. I knew I'd want a neutral palette. And just instantly, I just kept going back to this one. This is Anastasia Soft Glam. Mine is very, very beaten up. It's probably way too old. But this palette is beautiful. You can do a super, really, really deep, smoky eye with it. There's a black in it. You can do something really light. These shimmers are really pretty. They're not anything insanely breathtaking. They're just a pretty shimmer. And I love this palette, and I just think this would be the neutral palette that would make it in. So that is it for today, my loves. I do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.